see this now. Alright, we're good. Okay, so what is up, guys? It's Survived Commands here, and today is Halloween. It is currently 8:43. About 43 minutes ago, Halloween just ended on my street, so there should be nobody walking around. If there is, one, that's going to give me a red alert. Two, I don't know. But if you guys have not followed me on Twitter, I've shown you guys what I dress like and what I look like. I dressed up as Negan. I got the bat. I made Lucille. I actually found an old bat at my great grandparents' house, and I just thought I would. Oh yeah, that's right, controller. I thought I would take it in and make it as Lucille because I have a Louisville Slugger, but it doesn't look like Lucille. Now, the thing about the Louisville Slugger is that it has a short. It's very, very short. Now, the bat that I have now is a very long bat. It has a long neck, which Lucille has, and then the small hitting range, or the small hit, whatever. So, um, yeah, I actually got razor wire. It's not barbed wire, but I mean, it's what I could find. So I wrapped it around my friend Shane. You all know him from previous live streams. Some on Fanfire Friday. He actually held the bat I held the bat while he was wrapping the wire because he knows how to do that kind of stuff. And um, he actually was Jeff the Killer, so he had some extra blood. Well, he thought it was an awesome idea, which in my opinion was freaking awesome. Here, wait a minute. I know how to play this game. I've played this game before. Here, wait a minute. Let's dodge these two zombies real quick. Go over here. There we go. And then there's a zombie down here. And then a zombie down here. And then, wait, who are you? What are you doing here? But yeah, so Shane dressed up as Jeff the Killer. I will post a group photo of me and my buddies and my brother. And, it's, and he had some extra blood, fake blood. So he thought it was a good idea to do like the aftermath because I have the hatchet. I had the hatchet in my belt, and he was like, "Dude, you need to put blood on that because Okay, guys, we are not going to do the Brad Vickers thing. What the Brad Vickers thing is that if you did I do this on easy? I did this on easy. I'm resending this. I want it on normal. I don't like easy, guys. I'm sorry. I really don't like easy. But yeah, so we put blood around the bat, and it looked exactly like the aftermath. Once I put the bat facing downward, all you can see is just this excess blood just drip off the bat. It looked like after hitting Abraham with it. Like after Negan got done hitting Abraham with it, the blood just came down, and I'm like, dude, that is awesome. And then we did go trick or treating. I got a bag of candy right next to me. I'm not gonna eat any because I'm pretty sick of candy. Actually, I haven't been feeling the best today. I don't know why. I'm just kind of tired. I just feel tired. like all the time, and it's because it's like because of school. It's because of a lot of things. It's not like anything to do with YouTube. If anything, like YouTube is my like relaxer, if anything, and just school. It's homework upon homework and test upon test. And I mean, just all this stuff happening, and I'm about to go insane. But yeah, we are playing Resident Evil 2. If you guys have not noticed, this is one of my favorite games of all time. If it is not, if it is not Mortal Kombat, it is Resident Evil 2 or 3. Oh, geez, I should pick. Okay, we're gonna do this really quickly. Okay, come on. No. Go, 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 go. I hope that was worth the bite. But yeah, if it is not Mortal Kombat, this game I used to I think the first time I've played it, because I didn't start on Resident Evil 1. I started on Resident Evil 2. Funny story about that. My mom had this ex-boyfriend, and he and actually I did see his sister with who used to be my aunt and her daughter, and dude, just Jesus Christ, she got so big. Because I mean, we haven't like spoken to each other in like shit since I was in the 3rd grade. I'm a junior now, so that's a very long time, and so yeah, it's. Let me take care of her. Okay, let's go. While she's down. No, and walk right in front of her too. I love tank controls, but god dang, man. Tank controls, I am so, like, I'm so used to tank controls that, I mean, dude, this guy got stabbed in the back. Like, seriously, like, he didn't even get, either he got bit and then stabbed in the back, or he just got murdered, like, before any of this happened. Run. Just, like, the only thing I'm wondering about this is like how when they drove here, like it was all fine and dandy. Like there were no like crashed cars or anything. There were no zombies. And then right at the moment, like everything starts going to crap. There are crashed cars, there's fires, there's like riot shields all over the floor, there's zombies everywhere. Like, oh crap! I think I screwed up. No. I did not screw up. Okay. Yeah, my hair is gonna be slicked back for the next 2 days. Okay. They said if you kill these 2 zombies, I have never tried this before, but they said if you kill 2 of these zombies over here. Oh, jeez. He's not dead. No, there's no blood puddle. Alright, we're good. That if you go over here, there's this special angle where you can see zombies. Yeah. And then this is the front gate, and if any of you that play Resident Evil 3, you would know this is how Jill goes in. Now, if I did not pick up any ammo or anything, down here, wait a minute, there would be a zombie Brad Vickers. Now, it takes a lot to kill him. Yeah, down here. It takes a whole bunch of ammo to kill him. And if you do kill him, he drops this like special key. Now, I think Leon gets like 2 extra outfits, and Claire gets this like alternate costume plus a I should have shot those zombies. I'm so stupid with this. She gets a alternate costume and I believe a magnum or something like that. Oh yeah, that's right. So oh, I'm thinking of Taco Man right now, like where it's like, hey, look, it's Will Smith. Seriously, how have the zombies not eaten you yet? Because you were in a coma in 3. You should have turned by now. All right, pushy. But so yeah, yeah. Now the thing about this Halloween is that today we could dress up at school, so I dressed up as Negan, but I didn't want to bring my bat because one, I already had this computer that I had to carry, and I already have, all this, and I'm clumsy as crap. So if I hit anybody accidentally, oh dude, I'm gonna get expelled. But a lot of people knew who I was, and some people thought I was Greaser, which I can understand. But a lot of people knew who I was because I had the red scarf. That was the only distinction that I had. Right. Let's put this shotgun away. I don't think I'm gonna need it. Actually, yeah, liquor. I forgot liquor. 2236. Yeah, that's right. I am not gonna use a lockpick on that. That's just ammo. I need whatchamajigger. But yeah, oh my god, I am so tired. I'm going to shoot that liquor down. I remember doing a project on Resident Evil, or no, that was my summer reading, was Resident Evil 2. And guys, if you don't know, I actually make like book trailers because in school we have to read like all these books. So with me and my knowledge of Windows Movie Maker, I edit these like trailers together because I've had experience with trailers like the Fanfi Friday trailer, which you all did like, the Killer Monday trailer, which if you guys are still waiting on Killer Monday, I do not know when it's gonna start. It's because everybody has work, and then we just had to get a time to get together. I usually sleep a lot on Mondays because Mondays are very, very stressful and everything. So, I mean, today I'm supposed to be sleeping, but it's Halloween, so I was like, screw it, I'll just stay up. And let me just take a lighter up in here. And oh, more gun. Okay. All right, more ammo. Awesome. I should probably change that. But so yeah, that's the only reason why I'm not like sleeping today. Well, I am going to sleep. I'm going to sleep like a freaking baby when I like when after this live stream. I'm going straight to bed because I mean, I'm like I said, I'm so stressed out right now. It's just that it's like I just don't want to do anything after I get home. I mean, my mom barely even like sees me because all I do is just go to my room and then just sleep. It's like I just get so tired and everything of doing work, and then having to deal with the stress of everything. Just oh, you stupid cunt. But yeah, and that's why I haven't been making that many videos, guys, is because like I I've been just so tired, and I mean, it's like how my school, yeah, see, a special kind of key is required, and it's Brad's key. Now, ink ribbon, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. But so yeah, that's why I haven't been making that many videos. It's because I'm just so stressed out, and it's like really, really affecting my life. Like I rarely even go out anymore. It's just that I've been so tired. And I mean, it's not just affecting my like my YouTube, uh because I mean, I do want to make YouTube a career, but I just like I said, I get so much work, and all these teachers. Okay, so here's the thing about like writing the papers and everything. We have to pick out piece. I don't know if any other school is like this, but we have to pick out papers, okay, or we have to write papers at the end of the year, and then pick them out, use them as our portfolio piece, and it has to be one from each class, okay? Not that bad, okay? It's not that bad. But it's really, really bad when you have to do it seven of them are due at the same time, and it's like, okay, no, because all the teachers say, hey guys, we're not going to even start this in spring, we're going to start it now. And this is every teacher that wants to start their portfolio piece like in the second month, third month of school, and it's like, dude, no. And it's all 7 classes, and it's like every teacher, I swear to God, they have every class has like you have to do this, like you have to, especially with language arts and science and stuff, it's like you have to research this, now do it now, and it's due in a week. That's literally how it is, and it's due in a week. You need to get your butt on it. So you have like, well, I would say 6 because I really haven't wrote a paper on math. That's the only class I could think of that I haven't wrote a paper in. And just like, oh my god, just 7 or 6 papers that I have to write in a row. It's just go, dude, I'm doing a live stream. Fucking brothers, I swear. Oh, there's a shotgun over there. But that shotgun wouldn't save me from the liquor. But yeah, like all these teachers want our papers in like in a week. And so all the students like get, here, wait a minute. You have to tap this or 50 times. You have to tap X 50 times, or if you're, yeah, I'm playing on the Xbox controller, so it's an A. If you do this 50 times, you get like this special cartridge and then, or this film thing, or yeah, this film, and then you go to the dark room, and then you just put it in there, and then there's a picture of Rebecca, because Albert's a creepy dude. But yeah, so back to the school subject. All these teachers want these papers due by a week, okay? And they start it at the same time. And it's like every student has to get in these 6 papers, in a week. You know how much stress that puts on students when you have to have 6 different writing pieces typed, and especially now, like it my what do they call it? It's like collection of, it's like Word, PowerPoint, and everything. Is it Outlook? I don't know. I don't know if it's Outlook, but they just, god damn, it's like, and my thing stopped working, so I can't go on Word anymore or PowerPoint, and then so I'm gonna have to do it at the school, but I'll only get like 30 minutes to do some, or well, no, sorry, 15, because after 20 I have to be out of there, because or I usually hang out at the library, because that's where everybody meets up, is the library. And then just like 20 minutes that I have to like get these papers like done each day and at the school computers, because I can't get on Word. Get away to, oh jeez, Leon, that was a little too close, man. There's about to be another horde. So yeah, I've just been so stressed out. And I mean, it's like I I I try so hard to play games and like to get rid of every stress and every anxiety that I have, because I have a really really bad anxiety problem. That, I mean, if you guys know me in real life, you will see a pencil in my mouth. Most of the time, there will be a pencil in my mouth. That is not, I there's a reason why I do that, and it is not, I hated when this kid went up to me and he's like, "Stop acting like you're smoking." Like, dude, I do not do it because I want to act like I smoke. I do it because I bite on the end of the like, and I usually do it with lead pencils, which is really bad because my saliva gets down into the lead pencil and makes it like rust and everything, and makes it go slower. Oh my god, I just killed all these zombies. Holy jeez, I just killed all of them. There we go. So, wait a minute, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the anxiety. So I just like, oh, fuck. It's I put a pencil in my mouth because I I bite. Like I will bite. My teeth will chitter a lot when I'm like full of stress and anxiety. And then I just put this pencil in my mouth and I bite on the eraser end. And it's. Alright, I think it's 2236, I believe. Hurry up. After this, yep. 2236. 2236. There we go. And yeah, I mean, just holy jeez. And, and if I don't, and that this is if I don't have a pencil, I will bite on my tongue, and it's not hard. I'm not hurting myself. It's like it really doesn't hurt at all because I've been doing it for a long time, and it's just I just bite on my tongue, and it's like it it relieves like all the stress I have, like just having something in my mouth, just like a pencil or just like my tongue that to something to bite on. It it makes me a little less you know I don't know how you would say it, stressed and anxiety. I don't know, but yeah, it it calms me down a little. And my teachers, I mean, the only way you can have me work is if I listen to music. If I have one earbud in my ear, which is primarily the right one, but I will most of the or now I'm mostly listening through my left ear because I think my right ear is getting like bad, so I'm gonna have to use my left ear to like equal it out a little bit. But like I'll have an earbud in one ear and then I'll have the other out so I can hear the teacher. Like I don't if I was a teacher, I wouldn't think that's disrespectful. I mean, it's like, yeah, kids need music to work. I mean, it's especially when you have like ADHD and everything, and it's like and anxiety and stress, and you see this like and especially when it comes to math, you see like these big packets and everything, and then it's like, oh crap, I'm screwed. So you know when you see like all this work, I just have to listen to music. And I mean, I've almost had my phone taken away because I mean, I wouldn't stop. I just had to like listen to music because I was so stressed out that like even buying the pencil wouldn't even do anything. It it just like I have to listen to a song right now, and it's just bam. I put in my headphones and I start working. It it, it relaxes me. I can keep concentrated, like, and everything. And it's just I'm like calm when I listen to music and I do my work. So I usually just and now my teachers know that like that's how I work. Like I've always worked or I always worked like that, like where I had to have like something to do with. And a lot of my I have basically like three things to relieve my stress. Well, four things to relieve my stress. Actually, five. Now that I think about it, and that is friends. Let's see, friends, art. Now, I have been doing a lot, and I mean a lot of art, and I mean, Turtles fan art because turtles are my number one favorite thing in this entire world, other than Mortal Kombat. But I love, and I mean, I absolutely love the Ninja Turtles. And, I like drawing, like, these bruised up, like, these, like, tough turtles, like, um, if you guys have ever seen my artwork, it's like, there's, like, two feelings: happy, and then there's, like, depressed. And then, like, I had this art idea called All by Myself. And it and the story of it is that if you guys have ever seen the artist Dead P, he actually got recognized on a lot of news articles because what he made was so, like, inspiring and everything, and I love his work. And he made this work called Goodbye My Brothers, and I remember seeing that first photo that he did, and I believe it was Raphael, and it was him sitting on the wall with his head down and his arms and legs covering his face, with him just, like, bruised up, him bloodied and everything, and, like, his sides just dripping blood. His feet are just have bruises. His knuckles, his head has a bruise on it, and I'm like, wow, what he actually made something like this. Like, that's kind of dark even for me. And and then he made this other one, which was Donatello's, and and I was and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with his artwork because it was just like something I never seen the turtles like. Well, the Donatello one I have seen them go through because if you guys don't know, 2003 is my favorite series of any Ninja Turtles. My favorite series will always be 2003. And I guess it's because of nostalgia, but I mean, I just love it because there we go. But I absolutely love it because it's like they mixed, like, humor with, like, the classic comics, and it was dark, and I mean, it was a dark show. um like there was, like, I forget what it was. But yeah, the first time I've watched Same as It Never Was, I was like, it opened my eyes, and it was like, wow, the turtles can actually go into places like this, like, where, like, every one of their brothers die, and I had this idea in my head, like, what if I made my own picture of that, like, what it would look like, and I thought of All by Myself, and it the story of All by Myself is that it's not just the brothers who died. I mean, every part I want is, like, them to, like, have their masks, or have their brothers' masks on their arms, on their weapons. Like, with Michelangelo's, he is, like, standing in a hallway holding it. And son of a gun, I forgot that. I know I was, like, forgetting something. But I'm talking, that's why. That's why I'm forgetting stuff. Um but yeah, it's just like, oh man. Michelangelo's, like, nunchuck had, like, his brother's bandanas and everything. And then Donatello's was on the bow staff, and Raphael's was on his arms. But it's not only just, like, his brothers that died in All by Myself. The reason why I called it All by Myself and not, like, a new iteration of Goodbye My Brothers was because Splinter also dies. And I wanted like to have that like same as it never was feel. Like Splinter dies, the turtles die. There's only one turtle left. They are the last of their species. And, I wanted to like capture pain. So I actually for the all by myself, I'm modeled for those pictures. I still have the pictures on my phones, on my iPads. Actually, most of the pictures I do draw, I model. I do model in most of them. Like that has to have like, certain details when it comes. Definitely when it comes to portraits, I cannot do like yeah. This was basically just telling like, yeah, Umbrella did this, and Claire better not come down here. But yeah, just oh my god, it's and I did cry. It wasn't Raph's, and I shed a tear when I was drawing Mikey's. But when I did Donatello's, I think that hit me the most, and it was because how I had him posed. He was like holding his staff, and most people don't see it, but I moved the mask up with his bow staff, so it's like it's almost like him taking the mask off, and it and I had him holding his head because what the story was is that like he I mean he's the smartest brother in the team, but he wasn't smart enough to save his brothers and his father. And I wanted that to be deep, and just I remember like I shed so many tears while drawing that because I mean how the final product looks, it is the best one of the all by myself. I still have to draw Leonardo's because I want him to have the most sadness, depression. Like Donatello already has enough like depression because he I made him the most bloodied and bruised. There are bruises on his knuckles, there are bruises on his head, cuts on his head, cuts on his nose, there are cuts on his legs, bruises on his leg, and just so much blood on his hands and everything, and on his mask too. And all the tears that drip off of him and all the blood that drips off of him. I did cry because I didn't realize like what I was drawing. I thought I was just drawing a simple picture like, but no, it was more than that. And now with Leonardo, what I want to do with him is like, because he is the leader, he was supposed to protect his brothers and his father, and then he failed to do it. All of his life, he's been training to be the best leader, and then they all just die right in front of him. So I want that Leo's to be like the worst one yet, but I don't know how to capture it. So I am still waiting on that. So I am currently working on The Walking Dead and Ninja Turtles, to another Ninja Turtles fan art, and I'm already done with Leo. Leo I did mix in with Michonne, Leo X Michonne, because one, the katana, whatever. And two, the cloak. Now the cloak, if you guys don't know, was 2007 Ninja Turtles. So I was like, yeah, I'll draw that. But yeah, like back to like what I was saying like 20 minutes ago. The only reason why I do like a whole lot of artwork now is because I am stressed out. That is the main reason why I do artwork, is because I'm stressed out, and I'll do it while I'm working on my schoolwork. And sometimes I just don't. I just get so stressed out. I push my freaking schoolwork aside, and then I have to draw because like I said, I'm so stressed out. And I swear, like, if you're in college, I really do feel bad for you because college is harder than high school, I believe. Like, the stories I've heard from, my senior friends from 2 years ago, I don't think I will ever go to college. Like, I don't, to me, college isn't worth it. But yeah, okay. Let's check the map real quick. Okay, blue, blue, blue. But yeah, so, but yeah, I mean, I barely even play video games anymore. Like, the only times I play games is when the series starts, which is, you know, Killer, or, well, we haven't even officially started Killer Monday yet. And Fanfire Friday is over. So basically, I play games 2 days a week. That's all I do, is just 2 days a week. Turtle Thursday, and and Turtle Thursday has been messing up so much, and I've been trying to figure out what has happened. I think it's an emulator problem, and I'm just wasting bullets. Oh my god. Man, I haven't saved for a while. Oh my god, is there... Oh, thank god. And streaming Saturdays, which I mean, I don't know. OBS is really weird with Gary's mod because that's my favorite game to play on there. It's just Gary's mod. Um, but I'm gonna try to do some different games. Like Crash Bandicoot is probably gonna be this week's game. Um, or something else. I don't know. I've been trying so hard to play PlayStation 2 and GameCube and Wii games, and they just would, their frames drop. I want to overclock the PC, but I don't know how to do it. And I really don't trust anybody, especially my friends, to mess around with my computer and, screw it up. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep like a baby. It's like 9:25, is it? 26. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad at all. I know red herbs are your best friends, but I mean, I'm not gonna need them. Oh, jeez. Not even gonna waste them. But yeah, there's a lot of new things that are coming to Turtle Thursday. That I don't want to talk about in this stream yet because if you guys don't know, I believe it's in the next 2 weeks will be my official 1 year. Now, my 1 year anniversary was supposed to start at September, I believe, but I didn't want to do it on September because that's not when my channel started. My channel started at November 11th. So yeah, 2 weeks. And just like I I I remember just like 1 year ago, and it's like, wow, look how far I've gone now. I should just finish them off. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, this is bad. Is that safe room? Thank God. They're not a monkey. Yeah. But yeah, okay, so talking about this game now. This game I have been playing since I was 4, and the order I played the Resident Evil games was Resident Evil 2, 3, and 1. I didn't want to play 1 because it looked uninteresting to me. I'm not going to lie. That was the only reason why I didn't want to play it. Here, I'm not gonna need that until like later, way later. Till I find pistol ammo, man. Till I find pistol ammo. But I just can't like. I remember it because are you shitting me? And what? And my dumbass was stupid because I mean I was sort of used to tank controls because of like because of a lot of games back then they had tank controls, so I was like sort of used to them. So I got along with the game very well. It was it was my first survival horror, so I really did not know what to do. I did not know most of the puzzles, but I started figuring them out by myself and everything. And oh God, lay down. So yeah, my first experience with Resident Evil. So I was 4, and I remember it vividly. It was at nighttime, and my mom's ex went to bed, and so did my mom. And so while they were sleeping, I got up. I got on the PlayStation 1 for crows, and I was, or no, sorry, it was the PlayStation 2. I turned it on. I turned the volume like down, not like down to like where you can't hear it, but down to where they couldn't hear it. And I mean, they were all the way upstairs, and I was just like downstairs. Mm-hmm. And then and I mean, it wasn't like a game I should have been playing, but I was so curious about the game. I just like I was like, dude, this game. I heard like really good things about this game, So, what what do I do? So I played the game, and I died the first time. Um, just just put it on the wall over there. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Valve handle. Okay. Oh, handgun bullets. Very good. But yeah, what was it? It was. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I remember. Okay. So, sorry, I lost my place because I was talking to my grandfather. But, it was, I remember I died the first time, and that's when I was, like, realizing, like, holy jeez, this game is, like, really, really serious. And so after like I died twice, I started getting serious, and now I'm like, all right, I can do this. And I was acting all tough and everything, which I really shouldn't have done because it only made the experience like worse on me. So what ended up happening was I remember it was what let's see. Mhm. Yeah. Let's see. What was it? I'm trying to think. What was it? It was the So yeah, after I died twice, I started like tensing up and everything. Like I really started like getting to know my surroundings, and this game looked real to me. Back then, when I was 4 years old, I thought this was like the most realistic graphics I've ever seen in my life. So I was really scared because of how they designed like the atmosphere and everything. And so I go into and I actually get to the part to the gun shop. Well, me acting all tough and everything, made me scavenge or salvage every piece of that room, like start pressing A on everything, trying to see if there's anything there. Well, what does my stupid butt do? For the first time I played this game, I picked up the ammo that triggered the the zombie breaking through the window. And I remember getting so scared of that scene, and it horrified me. And I mean, it scarred me. I'm not gonna lie, it scarred me, but in a good way. But it was really bad, and I just remember like feeling like this terror because I never experienced something like that before, and it was like um oh jeez, I can't even describe it. It was like I was so scared because I haven't seen anything like this before. Like I've played Mortal Kombat when I was like 2.5. Like I mean, of course I was button mashing, but I mean, what can a kid do at like 4 years old? But I mean, just like but I didn't know any of the fatalities, so I didn't even witness any of it. I think I've done a fatality on accident though. I think I have done that once when I was like 3.5. Like, who cares? Um, so yeah, I remember doing this thing that triggered the thing, and I was so horrified that I just dropped the controller while I saw him get eaten alive, and I'm like, dude, I don't know about this game anymore. I literally dropped the controller and ran straight to my mom and her ex-boyfriend because I was so scared. Because to me, like, childhood innocence, I think this stuff is real. And I remember like crying because, I mean, I was just like scared. and everything. And you know, I this game actually made me kind of who I am today. You know, I love survival horror games. Like I've played Silent Hill, but I mean, I love Resident Evil way better. Like, don't get me wrong, Silent Hill is awesome, but I mean, it's some about Resident Evil that has its charm. You know. Now let's get this in. Let's grab this plug. So yeah, that was my first experience with Resident Evil, and then when my stepdad, or not stepdad, sorry, my mom's ex-boyfriend, I used to call him my stepdad all the time because he was like a father to me. So I was like, yeah, I actually did call him dad, and I mean, it did bother him because we were really cool with each other. I mean, the best bond you can ever have. And I still have the PlayStation 2 controller that he bought me because he knew I loved Mortal Kombat. So he bought me this limited limited edition like Scorpion controller, and it is so awesome. It has like Scorpion ripping off the head of Sub-Zero, and where the head, like where the neck is, and where all the blood is gushing out, that's the analog button. And I remember that was like, and it's on what I call my shrine, which is basically like a collection of everything I've collected over the years. All my trophies. All the movie tickets for all the movies I've went to, all the games I've went to, things I've gotten from Comic-Con, just like all this stuff that I've had over the years. And that's up there because that's some special to me. And so when he and I just got done completing Resident Evil 2, and I was around. I hate using like 4.5, 4 3/4, but I was around. It was getting really close to my birthday, and I told I told my mom's ex, like, hey man, I was like, hey, I completed Resident Evil 2. And he's like, you shitting me? And I said, yeah, no, I'm not. I actually completed it. And I showed him, and I was on, what was it, Leon B? Or Leon A? I don't know. It was like the second story of Leon, where I believe the tyrant is in there. And he just couldn't believe it because, because it took me a long while. It took me a lot of deaths to you know, figure out what the heck I was doing. But I liked Resident Evil so much, and I wanted to get another challenge. So he was like, "All right, you know what? Since your birthday's coming up, I know what I want to get you." So he gets me um, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, and I don't have the disc anymore. Sadly, I wish I did, but um, I just didn't have the. Oh crap! Well, here comes shotgun time. Well, yeah. So he for my birthday, I believe it was my fourth birthday. My mom didn't know about this because she was really strict on mature games, but she let me play Mortal Kombat because one, she knew I was a huge fan of it, and two, it was because I didn't know any fatalities. So she, kind of figured like he doesn't know any of the fatalities, so what's no harm, no done. So, or no harm, no foul. Sorry. So, um, I played Resident Evil Nemesis, and I just remember falling in love with it, and it was like it brought the spark back for Resident Evil for me, and I just played it so much. I unlocked like all of the costumes and everything. You sons of guns! A film canister. Now I'm on caution because of you two. But yeah, but my first experience with Resident Evil 3 was very amazing because I knew what I want, or I knew what I was doing, because I kind of knew what I was doing with Resident Evil 2, but I mean it sort of kind of was like an entirely different game. Sorry, dude. Had to blow your brains out. Lift your head up high, blow your brains out. Oh, handgun bullets. Alright. A letter to Leon. Or Memo, sorry. So yeah, I mean, I've had a really like um strong like relationship with the Resident Evil Resident Evil, and then after that he knew. Well, I think he didn't want me playing Resident Evil 1 because he knew that was actually going to be a real challenge to me. So after I got done, and it only took me like a couple months to complete Resident Evil because I mean, I was a kid, I didn't know half the stuff I was doing. So he he was like, "Okay, I'll give you a real challenge," and he gave me Resident Evil Classic. Now I don't have any of the original like discs or cases. I believe he still has all of them. Um, because I wanted him to keep the games. I mean, he didn't. I mean, I knew I was gonna get the games again, which I'm playing them on the PC right now. But it's like he he's done a lot of, or well, he bought me like all these like controllers and everything, and he should have the games. And I still have some of the games that he gave me. Nightmare Creatures, which I mean mediocre, but it's still like a nostalgia. Like it's hard as crap. It's not. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard as crap, but I mean, it's like I play it every now and then because it takes me down to like a trip to memory lane. Because that was a game we played together. Um, that was a survival, or I guess you could call it survival horror. It was a survival horror game we used to play like all the time. Um, Bushido Blade, I still have that when he bought that for me. Now that game, I wish they would like remaster it, leave nothing. Like all they had to do is just update the graphics. They don't have to do anything with it. Just or They don't have to do anything with the mechanics. Just update the graphics. But yeah, I mean, but here, wait a minute. What? How old was I? Because I remember I it was here. Sorry, guys. I believe I was 5. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. So it was January, 2005. Okay, and we've known that like it was or Resident Evil 4 was coming for a very very long time. So um my mom's ex, or well, my stepdad, we we were like, that's what had us bonded, was that, or the Resident Evil series. That's what our bond was over. Good thing I'll never have to go here again. And that's how we bonded, was Resident Evil. So when we heard that Resident Evil 4, or yeah, 4 was coming out, I was like, dude, Resident Evil 4 is coming out. I want to get it. So we get it on the PS2, and I had an amazing time with it. Um, but I mean, after after playing it, and then like playing back the classic trilogy that is Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, I just like I actually didn't like Resident Evil 4 that much. Even though like it's an awesome game, it didn't feel like Resident Evil to me. I don't know why. But I to me, Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 are the Star Wars prequels. To me, that's how I treat them. Like 4 was actually kind of decent. 5 and 6 are just horrible. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, it's 9:50. Wow. But yeah. Um. I just, like I said, I just remember so many great times with Resident Evil. It's just and it's become one of my favorite series of like all time, because I've had so many good memories. I've played it with like people that I really did care about, and I really need to save. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save. But yeah, I mean, wow. I hate like, but I do really hate Resident Evil 5 and 6. Though I do hate those games with an damn passion. But I mean, 4 was alright to me. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is the best Resident Evil game. No, it's not the best Resident Evil game ever. And people ask me, well, what was the best Resident Evil? And I either say this or Resident Evil 3. Because that's where it, like, you know, that's where it was like the mixture of action and survival horror was like there. It blended together perfectly. And, I mean, the puzzles are awesome. The story is awesome. I mean, even though like Resident Evil 2 and three's story is pretty confusing, I love it. And, it's just wow. I So, um, what, like, I think I answered this question in Bob Boom's live stream. What do I think about, whatchamajigger? What do I think about survival horror games now? In my honest opinion, all they are just jump scares. That's all I see them as now. Because, I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm not really a big fan of that series. Now, no disrespect to you all that like it. It's just that, to me, it's not a really good game. It's just nothing but jump scares. And some that, YouTubers just, like, went full dick right on. So, so, hmm. There we go. Alright. Oh my gosh. Ron and Leon. But yeah. Man. But yeah, guys, I think I'm about to get off. I am really, really tired, and I haven't had anything to eat except for like 2 pieces of candy. So, yeah, I guess this will be the end of the live stream. Thank you all for watching. I mean, it's been it's been an awesome day. I'm not gonna lie, but very stressful, very, very stressful day for me. So, thank you all for watching, and bye, y'all.